Hello, and welcome to another update video about the DXY. Continues to push a little higher here. We are still dealing here with a situation in which overall, I think we are in this larger correction in an ABC structure with the C wave still to come to the downside, into the region around 90 to 93, $94. That can take a little while to play out, as it seems, because we are still in this B wave correction. So if we deal with an ABC structure, then we need to understand that we currently seem to be in the correction within the correction. B waves are the worst waves to deal with because they can be, well, they can be long, they can be short, they can be stretched out time-wise. They are the most difficult waves, and they are the corrective waves in corrections, where an A wave can be an impulse, a C wave can be an impulse, a B wave is a correction. And if you have a correction in a correction, So the situation hasn't really changed. In this B wave that we've been talking about now for a while, we've really only recently reached the larger resistance area. $105.38 was the first level of resistance in this box. And we are about to approach, maybe next week, this previous swing high, an A wave, which is at $105.91. In this ABC structure, we could be forming here a so-called expanded flat. So it's already likely a flat structure anyway, where the A wave was corrective, the B wave was clearly corrective and did overshoot to the downside, which makes these so difficult to spot. And the C wave, if the C wave ends below A, which it could do because it's got enough waves in place to confirm this thing nearly complete or complete, then it's a running flat, and above the A wave high, it's an expanded flat. That's just the name of it. We need to be aware that basically 5 waves could be complete at any time, and we are approaching a very obvious resistance range here. We're now in Fibonacci resistance, and we have reached here previous swing high of this 4th wave that was in January 23, basically at the current price, and then above that, the A wave high, very important level, 105.86. A break above that level, I think, can take us to $107. So far, we haven't got any indication that that a top has been struck. So we remain focused on higher. In the previous videos, I think we talked about one more high seems to be coming here in this 5th wave. And I did explain to you that as long as the $104.18 level holds, against that level, we can focus on higher. It's just that now, obviously, we get to a point where we have enough waves to really call this C wave complete. Doesn't mean it has to turn around, but it means that we need to be ready for that. I can also move up micro support now, and I will move it up to $104.36. $104.36. This is the level. If that's broken, then we would also break below these previous swing lows. Then I will start to assume that a top has been made. At the moment, though, there is no indication that a top has been made. We might as well use a trend line potentially. Let's just double check if we can see. Fairly well-defined trend line, 3 touch points. That's okay. Maybe even 4 touch points. So I would argue that the break of the trend line to the downside will be a very early indication that a top has been made, and a break below $104.36 will then be another step. And then really important is a break below the $103 level. By that time, I think if the move down is impulsive, we can say that with high clarity, or with a lot of clarity, we are in the C wave to the downside. That could take us into the low $90 range. Obviously, the $100 mark will be key support again along the way. So looking at Fibonacci extensions, I gave you here some potential next resistance levels, but we can also use the Fibonacci extension tool to calculate targets here for the C wave. And what we're typically using is the 1.236 extension. That's where we are now. So this is major resistance here. We've got the previous wave 4 high, the A wave high, and the 1.236 extension level at the current price. And a break above that, as I just said, could take us to around about $107. The 1.618 extension would be the next Fibonacci extension target, which is at $107.72. And the 50% retracement level here is at $107.17. So there's not much more to add. I hope you liked the update. If you did, please hit the like button, leave a comment and subscribe. And if you really like the content, then please check out the channel membership. Thanks a lot for watching. Bye bye.